Hello, hello. We're live. Welcome to Goddess Love Healings. Today's video, um, I wrote down in the description box. You can check it out. This video is that as a human being, having being a soul in a human experience. My bad. Okay, hold on. I am going to light the sage. First and foremost, welcome wherever you are. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Okay, I'm going to sage and cleanse your energy. Invite in your team and spirit, your higher self, my team and spirit, my higher self. All that is a beingness. Okay. So, as everybody knows, I am a holistic healer. How I got there was not as important as I took a long journey. Let's just say that. Okay. So, holistic healing, what is it? For me, it was my spiritual awakening. Okay. My spiritual awakening was to silence, well, first become an observer of my own inner critic. And what this means is my own inner critic. I learned from a very young age by my own parents how to be this critic to myself, first and foremost. And then it went beyond that, and I started to criticize the world and everybody else in it. Okay. So that was what I was taught. It was so this is where we're at. You cannot align with all that is or the beingness of God. And I learned that it was not an easy task by no means. I was following my own inner soul. I was to take every invitation, no matter what where I criticized myself. It was obviously my father is in spirit, so been working with my father in spirit and my mother here in the physical. And boy, can I see where I adopted this belief that there was only one way to think and feel, and that was to criticize the world as I see it, and I'm witnessing it. It was just about tweaking the perception and the perspective of why I didn't feel good enough, or I didn't feel worthy of just about anything. All right. And I practiced inviting in rejection and abuse mentally, emotionally, and physically, and as well as spiritually. So I got some notes. I am human as well. So that's the first job, is becoming aware of why you have this inner criticism that you tell yourself you're not good enough, or you're unworthy, or you can't do something, or you can't be this. Job is becoming consciousness itself. Okay. That's when you know you're no longer criticizing and needing to have control of the outcome. Okay. This is your inner guidance system, right? The becoming consciousness itself. Right. This is what I did. I took the path less traveled. And it's not easy. It's not an easy task or path. But it wasn't meant to be easy. And it wasn't that I was tested like I believed. I thought, man, I'm just going to challenge the challenge. Okay. And then I heard other people out there, and this was me listening to other people besides myself, was, man, it's just the universe is throwing it back at becoming beingness and wholeness of the whole conscious collective. Okay. Um, I don't work with separation. I work with unity of Christ consciousness. And when you walk with that unity of Christ consciousness, no one, nothing can touch you. Only you are creating your reality with conscious effort and accepting everything that comes up as the challenge that it will arise, because it does. It is not easy. That's how it's done. And in spirit is your own truth. Okay. It's not your mom's truth. It's not, give me ascension symptoms. It's not your mom's truth. It's not your dad's truth. It's your truth. All right. It's the one that you had no idea that you even had or existed, that you had a choice. All right. You have a choice. And once you reach the state of consciousness that we're all connected, and it's the past, the present, and the future all simultaneously happening all at the same time, you only have this awareness, this present moment, to consciously and deliberately create what you want. And you cannot get there without knowing that you are not okay, or the signs and the feelings that you're feeling right now. And this is not to focus on, this is only to become aware of where you are at. Wants love. Everybody wants this fabulous career and so much finances, right? There's only one way to get there, and it's to come back into alignment. Exactly what you're feeling in each moment. And that's what I did. Sorry if we're experiencing connections. So what it really is beingness of the whole part of the creator, source, and power lays within the self. Okay. So it's all about accepting what is to know what I really want. Okay. So if I feel like I'm living for somebody else and I'm just not happy, well, I have to say, well, I'm being inspired by my inner being to take this next logical yet practical inspired action. Okay. So deliberate creation is no longer creating unconsciously through the subconscious wounds. Okay. And that's the inner child. The inner child wants to and needs to feel safe. Okay. Because of its wounds. And when you are consciousness itself, you already feel safe. You already know you're safe. You already know you're loved. You already know you're enough. You already know you're aware. Okay. This isn't about being awake or asleep. Everyone is on their spiritual evolution. I don't care what you're faced with right now. But if it is not one of joy, love, and happiness that you're choosing, then you're not creating deliberately. You are creating unconsciously. And we need to create unconsciously. We can have fun with both. It's about enjoying the journey of being a deliberate or creator, right? Full acceptance of where you've been, where you are now, and where you want to be. Okay. Full acceptance, appreciation. So yeah, that is holistic healing. And you know what? You become aware of conscious creator in you yourself, that you cannot fall backwards and be triggered. It's by the people, places, and things, habits, patterns, and belief systems that we still hold on to. Okay. So I am in full acceptance. I had surgery. And I know damn well I didn't need the surgery. But do I focus on that where it just drains the life force out of me with regret and grief? No. I move forward to the next obvious inspired action and step that the universe, right, my own soul, consciously aware, is sending me to that happiness, to that fulfillment, to feeling good, to the best of the ability that I can. Okay. So, yeah, I had the surgery. Big deal. Now it's about moving forward still. Okay. So, and that's what I do. I keep moving forward. Right. Sell your drink. To breathe. Remember to breathe, people. You can't just breathe in without the exhale. Okay. You need to do both, right? Conscious, aware of doing it. This is grounding. This is cleansing. This is reconnecting you to the present moment. That's where your power lays, all right? So it's no longer seeing or feeling a target as if you're a target to fear or rejection or needing to be protected. You already know you're safe, okay? You can't change what you see out there. That is totally out of your hands, okay? All you can do is pray for the situation to bring more love, peace, and light, just like anybody else that is consciously creating, all right? So whether there's a 1%, a 5%, a 10%, a 22%, it doesn't matter how many of us are aware of this right now. This is my job. This is my only job. It was my only job and it was to save myself. All right. It was to save my, all that is. All right. I am a conscious creator. I deliberately sit down and consciously create webinars, seminars, the inner critic is your parent or whoever raised you, whoever you were the closest of. And not that all of it was unnecessary, okay? It was all necessary, or we wouldn't know the difference right now, right? This is the spiritual awakening of the Christ consciousness. You will know because you're going to be sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you're going to want more for yourself. You're going to want more for you, for your loved ones even. Okay. So praise Jesus and the Holy Spirit if that's where you're at. If you're not deliberately and consciously choosing to create your reality, then you're at, don't stay stuck there. Say, okay, woo, this don't feel right. This don't feel like I'm deliberately happy or deliberately in love or have the love of my life, right? Career, what's keeping you and holding you back right now? What is it? Listen. View. Your inner being is always, job shows up and you don't take the call, that'll never pass the test. I need to study first. No, you don't. It's already inside you, people. It's already inside you. Okay. It is what it is in that moment. You can't change what already happened, but you can choose deliberately not listen to the triggers outside of yourself. You got this. Trust yourself. Listen. Love yourself because you are the only one that knows what you love. It's not about likes or dislikes. It's literally a preference. It's like I get to choose something else. Wow, I get to change my mind. Yes, you do. You do. And the source within you loves you. It will only lead you to the light, but not without becoming aware of this inner critic. We need to go, all right, purge that. Just allow. Breathe and connect to all that is. Everything is energy. You know what you believed that was impossible is now possible. All you have to do is do what you feel you can't do. Do it anyway. Okay? And I'm going to close this video. I love you all. And that was the channel divine being in me. I really do. I can say that. You know why? Because I love me. I love all that I am or ever will be. And I couldn't be that without you. Okay? So, if you like my style, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. All right. You're a deliberate creator. Or are you creating your reality unconsciously through your inner child wounds? All right. Bye for now. Peace.